Hello friends, welcome back. My name is Himanshu and let's continue our understanding of pivot table. In the first video we have understood that how we can create a pivot table, and here we are going to make use of its functionality. So this is the pivot table you may see, and these are the options, these are the field list actually. So item, date, client, whatever you are being able to view here, these are field. Means we call field to the headings. If I'm going to the master data, which is sheet 1, the item, date, client, these are the fields. The beauty of pivot table is the field will be listed over here. There can be plenty of fields, let's say 60 or even more, but you have the option to go for the fields or to just opt for those fields which is being required in order to do the reporting and analysis. You may skip unnecessary fields. So very important aspect apart from that is the field area. So these are 4 field area where you can place these fields. These are the main are column and row, and filter is also can be used, and values. In sheet 1 I've asked you one question in the first video, that I want to know that duster has been purchased uh, by Ruman, how many, and after that I have asked you a question that I want this detail for every client for the north region. So I'm going to this pivot table once again, and I want to represent the client row wise. So I will select this client option and will drag it over here. Another option is that you may simply click over here, but the preference and the preferable option would be you should be aware of that where you need to use particular field. If you will do a simple click over here, it will generate the data for you. Let's say item, client, number sold. Yes, it's doing it for you, but you should have a proper control upon where you want your field to be. So I want to showcase the client in a row label, so I'm going to take the client, drag it and drop it in the row label. So this is going to represent in row. However, if you want to represent in column label, so simply select this and drag it to the column label. So this is being represented column wise, you can see here. Right now it is being represented row wise, that's fine. I will tag number sold, which is in value, and I will put this in value field. So this is being represented in the value field. Also I want the item to be represented in column field. I will select this one and represent it in column field. So you may see the items has been represented in columns. In order to take care of columns, you may see this filter, which is a column filter option, and let's say I want the option to be highlighted is A4, duster and notice board only. So I've made the selection and click OK. So only those particular options which I've selected are visible now. Similar to column filter, we have got the row filter also. Click over here and you may do the selection according to your requirement. However, I'm not doing anything. I'm removing the filter from here. And also not only in column, you may represent this in filter. Now how filter works, let's see. So I have taken the item and I am going to represent it in filter. You may see right now all the items are visible, means AppTag total sale is 3776, Ducat total sale is 4008, and items it's showing for all the items. However, I want to specifically see the cell of A4 paper, so I will do the selection of A4 paper and click OK. So you will see only A4 paper transactions are being displayed here. If I want to see more than one particular item, again I will go to this filter option, will click upon this select multiple items, and I'm going to do the selection like A4 paper, duster, notice board. Okay, here it will start showing multiple items, and in the below section you will get to see the combination of all these three items. Like AppTech total items is going to be 1319, but it will not show it individually. If you want to see the items individually, then the options we have seen previously, either you will have to show it in a column wise, or another option that you have, you can show it row wise as well. So I'm going to drag it and going to represent it row wise. So this is how it's going to be displayed. Here is the client list, and the three options which we have selected is displayed over here. However, if you want that, okay, clients are let's say more, items are less, so items should be displayed above. So you may simply take the client and drag it below item. So it's going to be like this. You may see now the items are in the upper section and client is being displayed under the items. These are like another option of collapse and minimize. Here you can minimize these options also and collapse also according to your requirement. Go to options, and however if you don't want this minimize and collapse option, this plus and minus button, you may click over here and you will not find that. Also row labels, it is being written here, these are the field headers. If you don't want to see them, you may click simply here and you will not able to see that. In this particular data you are not allowed to make any changes. Let's say if I am trying to do any changes, no, you can't do that. However, these are the headings and you can make changes over here. Let's say I'm mentioning data, so I can do that. So this is how this field area works. In the next video we are going to learn few more functionalities of it. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.